us with this big guy.
Expand your thinking.
That's all you got?
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Time to twirl! I don't have time for games. A door to a whole new world. Raise barriers of the unknown and watch them crumble.
It's coming. Ready, set. Fighting the West Wind, away we go! Maybe you can kick it down?
Do you know who I am?
Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours. Away, take off together. Good.
What's wrong?
Is it
Never seen
coming?
perfection up close before.
Fighting the West Wind, away we go.
Open sesame.
Time to twirl.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Go, go, go. Time to twirl.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Huge news! It's coming! Fighting the West Wind, away we go!
Well, well, well! What am I doing here? Welcome back, everybody. We're here for finally another episode of Honkai Star Rail. Oh my goodness, I'll eventually get to you as well, little robot. But oh my god, I have not been playing this on stream for a while, at least not for the Let's Play. We did a little bit when we were trying to work on some Golden Gears. But like, yeah, already we got Castris ready on the build thing. Oh goodness, unfortunately, as the vid just showed that I had recorded, I wasn't able to make it to Tribby. We've already at the mighty part of the patch, and he's not gonna last long either, because oh boy, so much stuff's been happening lately that's been keeping me occupied. But I'm so glad we're finally here. Now, I'm not gonna watch any trailers or anything for Mighty or for Tribby right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I want to have a stream where we're just gonna sit down. We're basically just gonna marathon all the official streams and stuff, because I keep being late to getting to this content. And I hate it, but it is what it is. So I'd rather just sit down and we kind of watch it all together and have like a little anime movie night. That'll be like one of the parts of the playlist for you VOD watchers. Let's see. How deep am I into pity for this man? Because I'll be honest, I'm very tempted. Oh, okay, so we're at 60. So we're at 61 pity. Oh boy. I could go for it. Like, I could go for it. I could definitely go for it. It wouldn't be too bad. Also, the live stream for the anniversary patch came today. I will say, there's one aspect of Castris' kit which makes me really not want to get her. I'm just like, ill. That's kind of icky. Like, why is that being added to the game? But other than that, I'm very excited for her still, right? And I like that they announced that they're basically going to be adding some limited 5 stars to the standard banner, and they're going to make it a pool. So, basically, you can now... Actually, wait, can I do this? Oh, no, they're not going to let me be able to... They're not going to let me do what I want to do. But basically, you can now have it where instead of selecting... That's bookshelf. Data bank. There we go. So instead of it being like, okay, you got your Himiko, your Bronya, your Clara, your Yanqing. Yeah, I got that. Your Welt, your Gepard, and your Bailu, you can customize with, I think the ones that they're adding, if I recall, is Blade, Zila, and... Oh, right. Fushwen. Now, Fushwen's kind of interesting, because I don't think she's been power creep that much, honestly, but... I will admit, she's the one I use the least of all my sustain units, and I have most of them. Like, the only one I'm missing is Luocha, right? Like, of all the 5-star sustains, probably the only one that outranks her is probably Jeppy. But that's just because I got Jeppy so late. Like, by the time I got Jeppy, I was already getting Aventurine. And Aventurine was just, like, generally the better option for all my teams. I'll be honest, I have more units than I thought. That's crazy. That's crazy. Huh. Like, Destruction's the one I'm weakest on. Like I said, I don't like Dan Heng's playstyle, right? Which is funny because like it's one of the biggest draws to want to use Sparkle and stuff for him specifically. I prefer to get Mighty. Like Mighty's just so cool, man. Like he's just so cool. Blade, though, would be cool. I'd be happy to lose my 50-50 to a Blade, since I do want to get him. They're also adding their light cones and stuff to the shop, and they're planning to buff Blade, Jingliu, Silverwolf, and Kafka. Yeah, I think that's the full... I think that's everyone. So I'm going to be excited about that. I am going to be excited about that. And then they're also allowing you to get Luocha and Ronmei, which I'm not surprised. From what I understand, Luocha, like everyone got Luocha because he was the first limited sustain character that came out at the start of the game. Right? And then you have Ronmei, who, as I recall, she was the first limited Harmony unit, right? Because up till then it was just Bronya. So then it's like, okay, yeah, of course she sold like hotcakes. Sup! We talking hot and cold? Yeah, Victor. We're talking all the hot... Yeah, actually, everyone in this game is hot. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Everyone over the age of majority, I should clarify, is hot. Children, go to the back of the room. Go to the back of the room. We don't want you. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hey, Malo. Just reminder, guys, keep everything in English, just so that way, you know, everyone universal. If there's any problems, like, you know, any disputes or whatever, and I have to ban somebody, I want to let it be known that, you know what, you know, everyone in the chat, or anyone watching the VOD knows exactly why I was doing so, because we're all speaking the same language, but... No, little jokes or jabs are okay, so... Let's see, They're also doing this thing where they're adding characters to a shop, right? So, like, Luocha and Ronmei will be in the shop, but they'll add more characters in the future, and they're adding a currency for that. So it's like, I'm skipping Ronmei. I know most people would say, no, you have to get her. She's, like, the best, especially for Break. And I'm like, no. I do not care enough about Ronmei's design or character or anything. Like, she's cool and stuff, but, like, I'm just not so enthused about getting her or whatever. Trippy looked cool from what I saw in the preview at the start here, but, like... I don't know, like, it's not enough for me to want to get her, right? So she's probably gonna be really good for the HP units. And then... I don't think they're ever gonna add Akron. I can see them maybe adding Jiaocho in the future. Yeah, there's not a lot of characters I think they'd add to the shop, so I'd probably just get Luocha. So I can have all of them for my sustain. Plus, I think Mighty would benefit a lot from Luocha because of all his healing. I could get Rappa if they have added her to the shop. Luckily, I don't know another language. Ah, yes! You speak the one true language of the world. American. Zila's not a bad loss on my 50-50 either. I'll be honest, there's some parts of her design where I'm just like, it's not for me, right? But her kit's pretty cool, and I like her animation, so. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know who they could add to the shop in the future who I'd really want to get. Because it have to be an older character, right? Like, it have to be either a character that sold so well, that they're not expecting, because that's why I assume, again, they're getting Luocha and Ronmei, right? Like, they've already sold, like, they've already, quote-unquote, made all their sales numbers off of them that they can realistically get. They would just be getting, like, chicken's feed at this point. So they're just gonna be like, okay, we'll throw a bone for all the new players so they can, like, praise us for being, like, generous or whatever, right? I took JP way back in the day. Loki's Translate is how I originally discovered it. Oh, really, Victor? Is that how you found me, specifically because of my translation stuff? Well, I guess it makes sense, because that's kind of like, you know, I kind of make that my shtick, right? So that's cool. See, I don't hear enough about everyone's individual stories or whatever, right? I think, like, Xavier, you had a rather unconventional one, I think you told me a while back, but, like, for the most part, I assume it's just, like, people, like, are already either, they're randomly coming into the stream because, I don't know, I guess YouTube has a random button or something, maybe, or whatever. Maybe somehow I pop up in their feed. Or, you know, people, how do I put this? You know, like, people just follow me because they know my website, they know me from, like, the Soul stuff and everything. Anyway, though, back to focus. I would really love to get Rappa. I don't know, though. The problem is it's going to be a currency, which you basically have to have, like, an E6 5-star already in order to get the currency, it seems like. So it's like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, maybe an Eidolon, but I don't know what Eidolons I'd really want to get for characters that I'm playing, because I'm fine with playing the characters as they are, right? Like, maybe a Firefly, but I don't think they're adding her to the shop anymore. Like, I could deal with an E2. Oh, you know what? Maybe if they add Silverwolf to the shop, I could get her E2 that way, because I skipped it last time. But they're buffing her, so, like, I don't know. Maybe it'll be worth pulling for her to get her E2 now in the future. I just get bored with English. Oh, yeah, I get you, you know. Sometimes I do the same thing. I'll drop a JP or a Spanish or a, you know, the you know, odd 9! But, like, yeah, no. Just generally speaking, just to make sure everyone's on the same page, I have to say that. Don't want this to all be out of control. I do want to get E6 Clara eventually, but that's going to be so far away. I hope they buff, like, standards and stuff. That'd be real neat, nice. So on your Dark Souls 1 Let's Play streams, the recommendation bar. Really? Was that a... Oh, I thought it was something like you found me, like, completely, like, through some other, like, thing that was totally unrelated to Souls. But I must be remembering wrong, which is, you know, typical of me. When Loki starts playing this game, he starts speaking a language I have no understanding of. Ah, yes, gotcha. The language that most sane people do not learn. Anyway, we have so much story and content to catch up on. Like, look at these events. 9 days to do these events. I am so behind. And we know these stories are gonna be like 10 hours, so it might take me quite a few streams, so I better get it done this weekend if I can, so that we can just focus on the events next week. Oh, really? That's neat, Xavier. Good to know. Alright, I will leave it up to the Eons. I will give 2 pulls for Mighty. If I lose the 50-50, well, I lose the 50-50. I will not get it, you know? It's not worth it, so let's see it. Alright. Like I said, we have like 61 pity. We're very close to hitting it. We might even get it this next 10 pull. And that would be real cool, because the more pulls I have for Castris, the better. Like, look at this badass man with his entire Spartan Legion behind him. I gotta have him, chat. I gotta have him. An imaginary DPS. Here I come. Mighty! And he's not. Oh, goodness me. Yeah. What? Come on, give it. We already know how this goes. I should... Come on. Give me my 4-star. Where's my 4-star? Natasha! Well, at least she's a refund. Yeah. I guess she is on the rate up, huh? I could get Arlen Eidolons off this banner, and yet somehow I'm not gonna get him. Alright, one more! We're already, like, we're in the soft pity range. If we don't get him after this, I just don't know. I just don't know. Come on, man. Give it to me. Give it to me now. I need him. Yeah! Alright, let's see if I win the 50-50. Come on. Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh! No! Well, I got Bronya. You know, I really can't complain about that. It's Bronya. Come on, baby. Ooh, and Memories of the Past. Come on. Huh. Well, I lost Mighty. Damn. I think this is my first Bronya Eidolon, too. When using skill, there's a 50% fixed chance of recovering 1 skill point. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Has a 1 turn.
The future of Belobog shines bright.
I assume this means that every other turn, she gets that 50% chance. So, ideally, she gets a skill point every other turn. Again, it's not as good as Sunday, but, like, it's pretty good. And, like, if I got her Light Cone, it would be even better. So, like, that'd be cool in the future. If I ever lose Light Cone Banner, I get hers. I almost have enough for another Memories of the Past S5. That is so cool. Alright. Alright. Now listen, 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 listen. Hear me out. I could get him on this next temple. It's a 0.06% chance for each of those 10 pulls, but I can get it. Do you have guaranteed next time? Yeah, it's guaranteed. So you lose the... Basically, it's a bet on do you win your 50-50 or lose your 50-50. You lose your 50-50, then the next pull is guaranteed. The thing is, you don't get a guaranteed 5-star until you hit 90 pulls maximum. So, again, you're gambling on whether or not you get them early, right? How much are you willing to go into the hole for one character, right? But it could be right. Oh god, his Light Cone is so cool too. God damn. All right, come on, come on, come on, right here, right now. Let me get him in 110. Nope. All right, skipping that. Another Shui. All right, all right, all right. No Mighty this time. Maybe when he comes back in the future. Oh god, that I keep thinking that's. Yeah, I did my 40 warps too. Cool. Battle Pass is almost done. We're gonna probably wrap that up once we do the story stuff. Yeah, because between the stories and events, it's gonna be all finished. This event's gonna annoy me because it's gonna be right there the entire time. But all right, it's time. Let's continue with the main story. Story recap. I'll do it just to see what the story recap looks like, I guess. Hey, Tyrone! He finally made it to a stream. I've been making it to a stream since yesterday. Let's see. Mysterious Celestial Body. Okay, yeah, so it's saying the basic stuff. Okay, yeah. Oh, so yeah, this stuff happened, and this stuff happened, and this stuff happened. Okay, let's go now. Let's get to it.
The hustle and bustle of the world. Still so charming.
Yep. I'm trying to think now who I wanna rock for this. If it was I think Jade and stuff is still gonna do well. All right. From what I understand, they still have not solved the strike issues, so we still are gonna have some characters who do not have voice. So you're gonna be stuck with me for the time being. All right, Aglaya. What am I looking at?
Aglaya, with all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
Don't worry, I have faith in Violet. Yeah, he's been gone for a while now, but it feels like we've already waited for 42 days! Oh, I can't believe they're referencing the patch length. How did you even arrive at that number?
What do you think of this, Trinan?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Finon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly. Wait, no!
Lady Trinan.
Snowy's voice. I can't hear him anymore.
I'm sure he's just napping.
There's
It has come to this, after all.
What now?
Get ready, my Deimos.
We just stopped the trial now. Are you gonna leave Phynon to die?
Why would we? The core flame is important to us, but it's beyond absurd to even consider sacrificing him to the Titans. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety. But that's as far as I will go.
God, perpetually angry.
Of course. I know this is not the time to demand any more from you.
Discerning. All right then. To be as prepared as I can, I hope that the two Outlander warriors can also join me.
Oh! I
That
could do that.
Might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual. Even the slightest misjudgment, misstep, or hiccup could result in grave consequences. Our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
Oh, okay. Exactly! No way I'm getting involved! Can't we all go together?
No. Someone should stay outside in case we need help.
Oh. Things have taken a critical turn, especially so with Phynon's life on the line. Of course, we Nameless will do what is necessary. How should we help?
Join me in the trial to look for Phynon. And when we do, Aglaya's golden thread will guide us back out. Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath. If something bad were to happen, Casterus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two. I can find a way out on my own.
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Thank you both for your valor. Time to get to work then. Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
Let's also make our way to the front of the Spirit Basin when you're ready. Alright.
We can't get rid of all the noise.
Noise? I thought you said there was a sun!
Please, stay safe.
The sun doesn't make noise. I should know. I stare at it every day. Alright. This is gonna annoy me so much, chat. It's gonna constantly make me think. Like, what the hell's going on with my book here? What's new? Oh, it's got all the stories and it's got... Okay, cool. Alright. That's cool. Okay, it's just gonna say new here until I... Okay. God! Stop annoying me with notifications!
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
I'm sure we'll all be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, see, look, we'll do okay. It's just you can. Oh wow, we get Mighty in the story. Damn. Wow, damn, like. I kind of want to try it out. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Because we could do. I have his trial still. We could do. I haven't done that yet. So, we have to include him though for this. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So what do I want with him? Probably more healing. Yeah, probably something like that for healing. Gosh. I was not expecting this, so now I'm so flabbergasted. I guess Sunday because Sunday, and Sparkle because Sparkle. They're not gonna be, like, amazing, but... Yeah, I guess. I'll just do the Clara. I'll do the Clara team. I think it's the best thing I can do right now. Alright.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challenges safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity and prove their will to destroy our enemies, as foretold by the prophecy. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
But the sun is burning, our boy. What are we supposed to do? All right. All right. Oh. I guess. What?
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikador's trial.
You did this? Why is it just you? Where's Dan Heng? Let's go look for Fine.
I don't see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So, this is what he fears the most.
The city getting attacked, I guess, and the people suffering and dying.
There's no place for you in Emphorius.
Oh!
A disaster for
So
Akama.
much for the king of those outlanders.
Uh-huh.
So much for the
Yeah,
king
no,
of...
no.
You won't get away, Kremnoan vermin!
Oh, I see. This is for Mighty.
Be on alert. The smell of rust is thick in the air.
What about blood?
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Kremnoans and Akamans are at war?
Perdiccas? Even the tragic cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse sound better than your name.
Say whatever you like, despicable Akaman. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
Foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well then. I shall grant you just that.
I spit on you and spit on your mother. Let's see. Intervene and stop the soldier. Watch and wait for the trial. Watch and wait for the trial. I'm just gonna wait here. Not my business.
Die, you swine!
Oh.
Matamos. My king. Why? Why did you leave us to the mercy of these foreigners?
Is this?
And you are... Oh. So the Alpha Brute has found his way here. You Kremnoans are all eager to die, huh? Then I shall grant you a swift death.
Sound of a body contorting step. They have never done this before. What is this? Just give us a cutscene.
Face your death, cowardly king.
Like, you could even do like a transition thing just to switch the models.
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikador's wrath. Let this place witness glory.
That's a lot of damage to himself. But he doesn't cost himself any skill points, it looks like. That's interesting. God, the sound of that thing with... I don't know if you guys can hear that, but like the cracking sound, like it feels like this weird like fluid thing, like it's kind of gross.
Burn it up.
I'll overcome the thorns. This mortal will watch over you.
All right.
Guide you on your path.
All right, Angel Boy.
Serenity is before me.
I can do this!
Yep.
I can't die. But
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
I am Strife.
Oh.
Riverdune!
Oh boy.
I'll go easy this time.
All right. Mighty's kind of a beast.
Show me. Burn it all.
Okay. So he has a auto battle feature. Gotcha.
Absurd. I know this Akumen. Strife contorted an honorable warrior into this perverse and twisted being. And that horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool.
Why so solemn?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh, Cartonis!
That voice is Cartonis? Not you too, Cartonis.
Oh, he's dead. Oh. He's dead in here. Oh. You barbaric. Oh. I thought we were talking to the people that seemed actually alive, you know? A sharp bronze spear has torn through the tendons in her arm, leaving it hanging lifelessly like a shattered wine jug abandoned by the roadside. As the soul ebbed away, darkness filled her. Could we see any earlier? No, they don't let you. Oh, there we go.
Come at me, coward! Nikador will grant me strength and fight alongside me to the death!
Those are some big words for a pathetic rat like you. No different from your cowardly king.
Ooh.
So much for the king of disaster for Akuma.
There's no place for
Okay, yeah,
you
nothing
in
else here.
Emporius.
A disaster for Akuma.
Alright, what's the worst that can happen? Cartonis isn't actually dead, so...
Mighty Mos you are. Destroyed all the wicked king. Here to take my life, finally?
I won't ask how this happened, nor will I hurt you like you said. I just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this, you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo!
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonis.
Humiliate me you shall not! Leave! Get out of Akuma! Get out! Symbol of your sovereignty, take it! Signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory, your kind alone!
This is... Mother Signet? It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin have. With your mad king, perish together in that maelstrom of battle!
Enough! Be quiet! You're not at all, Cartonis! Look out!
A long, narrow shadow pierces through the phantom of Cartonis. Okay.
Nice move.
You too? Are you the real Dog Hug? Are we up against Dog Hug's apparition this time?
Wait. He seems calm and composed. Unlike the rest.
Nah, that's just how he always is. Sane enough to communicate, it seems. Hey, gray-haired warrior, tell me. What was the last thing you said to me before I parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape?
Parted the waters?
I don't even remember that! Oh, forget it, just kill me, alright? The funny thing is, the actual answer is ... I remember this conversation. They just wouldn't have the main character talk to make a joke about it. Alright, forget it. Just killed me, alright? That's right. You have a great memory.
Huh?
It wasn't easy, but I finally found you two.
So, you are Dan Heng. What did you go through before meeting us?
Just some memories from the past. Nothing worth mentioning.
You mean you saw your past too? The Trial of Strife is a vicious one, all right.
Two? What are you thinking?
This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusions in a bloody battle. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Phainon has never met.
Oh. That doesn't exactly sound like a bad thing. At least it means that we'll be able to find Phainon here.
We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagined it to be. Let's first follow the sounds of battle to their source. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
This will be the end of you outlanders!
Just wanna... Gonna put this up.
This will be the end of you outlanders!
Someone is manipulating this battlefield, blah blah blah,
I agree.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Cursed brutes.
Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were coming from. The true entrance to Nikador's trial.
What's wrong with you two? It's Nias, an incarnation of Nikador. I've met that warrior before.
I've seen him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust.
Well, I mean, you did fight him for like, what,
the one
days?
manipulating
Hours?
this battlefield is Nikador himself.
Mightimus. You are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you.
Oh.
And I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with this farce.
No.
He's like, no, I'm the god here, not you. Just pulled America.
I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far, but you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen, and I cannot turn a blind eye to that.
There's gonna be one fierce battle we won't be able to get out of. Well, you go easy on us. We traveled together before, remember? Well, I did. One who has fallen? Phainon failed the trial?
He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground, and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity, and sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course. Cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this instant.
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear in her hands.
Don't you dare speak of her.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are
incarnation of strife! How dare you talk about her past!
Uh-oh.
Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon at the god of strife! Battle me and put a swift end to this!
Oh.
Your hatred is as clear as day, my nemesis. My words must have stung deeply. But thanks to them, I have also come to realize. This is why you killed your father for the throne, only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let the glory of Kremnos live on.
Oh, it sounds like you have a little chip on your shoulder there, boyo.
This is why you slew the Strife Titan, only to reject the core flame, letting strife continue instead. Oh, child, and my fate. Show me what you are capable of. Show me if you have the power to put out the flames of your very own destiny.
Rip your chest apart, Titan. The same way I ripped apart that former king.
I see you wish to repeat this. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of strife and consume me. Lose yourself in the fight, and watch your defeated corpse burn to ash. But remember this, the son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. Very moment, not just moment, ascension. To you, the successor of Kremnos.
All right. I'd say Greek fumble. Whoop.
Knew he was no match, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath.
Oh? What's happening here?
What about you, Mightimos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you?
Uh-huh.
Prove to me that you are worthy of this power.
I see.
Let this place witness glory.
Uh-huh. Anyway, hey, I am good to see you. Does this blasphemous prince hold a candle to Rykar? Well, he doesn't turn into a snake for one, but man, does he look cool.
Dying soul, face me.
I guess this guy.
Mournful cries, miserable wails. Kings of Kremnos, this is the power you desired?
This.
Burn it all!
Did that hurt?
I will do this.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Forever doomed! Through my blood! Forever doomed!
Yep.
Serenity is before me.
Burn it all!
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife.
Dying soul, face me.
This.
This raging power, I can hardly contain it.
I'll go easy this time.
This should be good.
Feeling spiffy?
Burn it all! Fury upon you!
Oh, I got achievement there. I guess because that was the first time I used his ult, I suppose?
Torn to doubt farewell.
Forever doomed! I can't
Let's do this.
Dying soul, face me. I'll accept your punishment. Burn it all!
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
I'm gonna do this now. I thought we would be done with this faster, but these guys are a little bit tanky.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
How noisy! Dying soul,
That's
face
the
me.
slow-mo version.
I allow you to accept your punishment.
That's pretty cool.
Forever doomed.
Okay. You know, maybe I will pull through. Maybe I will keep going. Watch out! Oh! Oh!
Found you.
That looks more like Finon stabbing Finon, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just don't recognize their silhouettes that well. Sometime later.
I did my best.
The Core Flame trial is indeed no place for the weak. Let's just hope that Finon gets through this.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition. With ample rest for both body and mind, he'll be up and about in no time.
Yeah, good thing he only stabbed the immortal guy.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Finon must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the Black Tide.
In all likelihood.
Is the Black Tide really that scary? It's only normally from your demons. I think Nias mentioned it. That's so.
That is correct. He was willing to entrust the Core Flame to the Chrysoseers, because he was also pinning his hopes on us to succeed him in shouldering the responsibility of resisting the Black Tide.
Could you tell us more about this Black Tide?
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Anvorius to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this unspeakable thing first appeared, like a plague, alongside the 3 Titans of Calamity.
Oh! I thought all the Titans existed, like, long before all this, but no, okay, so basically you had this wonderful peaceful age, and then you had death, strife, and trickery coming in. Huh! Huh!
Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide. Those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
According to Nias, Nikador, though one of the embodiments of Calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Finon threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Krymnos, Mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by one. It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seat of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
He really just doesn't want to be king, huh? No one knows where it came from. The thing that throws me off is I could think of a lot of candidates, but I can't think then, like, why the 3 Titans of Calamity show up then. Like, this actually throws me off on what I was thinking could possibly be the mystery here. God. Yeah, I got nothing. The Black Tide. What's our mission thing say? Okay, yeah. We got pretty basic stuff here for the mission descriptions. Also, I've noticed the camera work seems to be very basic these last few patches. Like, you know, sometimes they still put effort in some of the other cutscenes. I noticed there's a lot of just, like, wide-angle shots where they're doing, where they just have the camera sit there for a while. I'm just surprised, because I know this game has done a lot of camera work before.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
I don't know why they're deciding that they need to always have everyone be in the shot for so long. An unspeakable thing of unknown origin. What comes to your mind when you put these words together? A Stellaron, an Eon, a Leviathan, a Cosmic Mega Octopus? A hypothesis like that has never occurred to me, I must admit. But considering how the Leviathan hasn't been sighted in the universe for hundreds of Amber eras, I think the possibility of it being the culprit is minuscule. God, I wish we had Dong Hung's actual VA here. Let's think about the various characteristics of Amphorius instead. An isolated world of eternal night being eroded by an unknown power. This has been bothering me for a while now. Everything we've seen thus far suggests that Amphorius wasn't always isolated from the rest of the universe, be it the birth of the Titans or the encroaching Black Tide. None of these can be explained as a natural progression of a civilization. There must be other reasons for its current state of isolation. It's just... if the cancer of all worlds is truly the culprit, then we should have observed certain phenomena, explicit or otherwise, by now. But that isn't the case. The voice of the Stellaron, the Animator Legion, yeah, the Animator Legion should be here, right? If they would be the cause, because usually they're around when this happens. The voice of the Stellaron trio. But, you know, we have the voice of the Titans, so that could be arguably the Stellaron. Like, maybe the Stellaron split into the various Titans. But then why would 3 additional Titans suddenly split off and appear then, right? Like, that's what I don't get. The Stellaron Hunters, like, that's not a surprise that they're not here. The Animator Legion? That's what I was thinking, too. From past experience, the destruction has always been involved in some ways when it comes to a world corrupted by a Stellaron. There are several other unanswered questions, too. My gut feeling is that things are not as simple as they seem. Well, that would be obvious. Furthermore, what happened in Penacony also proved that the appearance of a world may not necessarily be due to the influence of just one path. Maybe Akivilli's behind it all. No sweat, the Trailmaster can even tackle even 10 paths if it must. It's good to be motivated, at least. For now, let's just take things as they come. The Black Tide could be a good starting point. Since Nikador has fallen, those who were suppressed by them will no doubt begin a counterattack now. It seems our trailblazing expedition is growing in significance. Oh! Mighty's POV. At the same time, on the other side of Marmorial Palace...
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago...
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was... I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall, and she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
Whoopsie, Aglaya just doing stuff.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. With the downfall of Strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses, if Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
Ah, I see. There is strength in numbers.
Ah, she said the
but
thing.
You must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual.
I don't know, I ended up killing 5 of them in Elden Ring.
B, your people. They have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. But Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
Ah, I see.
D? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. Billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland.
I'm actually curious, how did they write his missions? I see.
Regardless of what happens, we will always...
Thank you.
Hot baths. Oh god, what was that? Am I gonna start playing this game on PC? Because now my PS5
Children
can't
left
load it?
unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here, kids.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
Do you want to get banded for treason?
I want to hear stories about princes on the battlefield.
The Crown Prince. Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway.
My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents
Crateros,
are serving in
huh?
the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
They're working.
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. You know where Crateros is? I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us?
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the Royal Wing Elites. He's the best at hunting down enemies. He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
Okay, kids, whatever.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Verax Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the backs.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nicodor's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Oh, kid, why you gotta do that? Why?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemens. Everything you know about our people comes only from the tales of others. You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They all said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Amphorius. No one can defeat them.
Huh.
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans, they shun us.
Ah, I see.
We don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
Oh.
That time has not yet arrived. But... young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on, you are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos. Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
That's cute.
The future of Kremnos. I should find Krateros.
Oh, mighty. Mighty, mighty, mighty.
There he is.
Oh!
Rat!
Accidentally skipping?
Oh, it's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremnos.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice before doing anything to us.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just this once.
Well, that didn't take long.
So, you think yourself knowledgeable?
Oh!
Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. How did it come to be? Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around Akama. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its knees with a single strike. And then, why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part yet. It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Please, go on.
I don't think this lion's enthused.
Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while. Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Krateros. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Most.
Oh, he's got a
I'm tired of
mustache.
speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite even if they tried. They can follow us if they want to. Let's go. Good. Wait, so how in the world did Chrysius Leo get mounted on the wall?
Wait, you were actually interested? What?
Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you?
Calm down. Calm down.
Yay. Alright, where are we going, buddy?
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
I'm not falling behind. You're falling behind, old man.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
I'm sure everything.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to?
Oh god.
Someone help me!
Well.
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
Well!
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time. If they ever learn that the Crown Prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Martimos. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Martimos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious return. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much. I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit. Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Martimos.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But it appears this is not the right time yet.
Go, mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Europon, the boy did nothing wrong!
Oh. This is cool.
This is murder. Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough! My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. We must save Castrum Kremnos.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphorius.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed, starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, Euripon. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child! A beast that murders his own kin. Royal Wing elites and Emperors of Kremnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold. If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo, then take up your spears and join me in putting an end to this bloody charade!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle.
Understood.
5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2, 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival.
Oh, cool.
My son. My Deimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the Blade of Fury above us and the Council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Very well. We shall see who the Kremnoan blade strikes down.
My Deimos, my son. They all tell me to forget. But how could I ever? The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces to bring the people to their senses.
The mother roared in anger. The armies remained in silence. Only the cries and the waves of the Sea of Souls echoed. Well! Now, in your private bath chamber. Ever since the battle with Nikador, you haven't slept so soundly in ages. Even if death itself came to rouse you, you proudly retort, "Why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm. Of course. Yet a chill from the river of souls wafted by. A sensation hauntingly familiar. Could death truly be at your door? Best open your eyes, just— oh my god!
Mister, you're awake.
No wonder I felt the chill. Castris, why does life slumber?
That's a complicated question. I'm not sure I can answer that.
Come on, it only takes us 3 patches of asking that if we're on another planet.
I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Dan Heng, and wishes to present it to you in person.
A gift? Gimme!
I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right, let's set off.
They need to fix your lip sync at some point, girl. The Crown Prince of Kremnos revealed the past of the Trial of Apotheosis. The past gained through your travels. Head to the book and write that down.
Oh, new stories! Kalis, why aren't you off reading them by yourself? I want in too!
I knew you showed up. Just sneak a peek for now. Just so I could spoil it for you.
No! Wait! I'll bonk you on the head with my pink wand!
Uh-huh. Well, we'll write more of our story later. Doesn't have to be now. Yes, give me more of that jade. Sing, O goddess of his rage. Alright. Activate fragments of recollection. What's this? Crystal float, my dear goodness. Hey! Give it a tap. A crystal floats by silently midair. Goodness knows when it first appeared. Hey, come out! Give it a tap with your bats. They call it tap with the bat. In the next second, a strange feeling spreads across your chest, like a rising tide smacking you in the face. You remember everything you experienced in Amphoreas and those non-existent memories that you witnessed there. Oh! When the tide of memory subsides, you discover a few scattered crystal shards lying motionless in your hand, clear and bright. Is this a gift of destiny? Uh-huh. These are memories from when I lived with Dan Heng in the bath chamber. Notice how I see them again. Memories here are incredibly vivid. Oh, cool! So you can see, like, lore stuff here. You can recall the life you led with Dan Heng and Forest and convert them into a fixed amount of memory crystal shards, refreshed at the beginning of each week. Huh. Cool! Hello?
The baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
Cool.
I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Alright.
Is that
1 second. Yeah, nothing special.
at Lady Tree?
Oh. The bath is huge. Where's that old man's bath? Okay. Alright, before we end this chat, 1 second. Just gotta do something real quick. There we go.
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then. Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color and how it glitters in the light. It's exactly as we remember it. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Uh-huh.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until tomorrow. Or until you're ready.
See, she sounds reasonable.
No, it's all right. Trianne is just... She'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first. Trianne is just... what? Trianne is super mad, that's what! You've forgotten! You've forgotten all about Mama! Mama gave us something just like this before! Trianne...
Oh. All these demigods have family problems. Why does that sound familiar?
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
What was that noise? Oh my god. Oh my god, let me... Yeah, nothing different.
It's so hard to understand what they're thinking sometimes.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Casterus. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Marmorial Market, and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, Lady Trianne happened to catch sight of it, and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown. But Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
For some reason, Lady Trianne became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune. Miss Casterus, I'm running a business here after all, so...
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
Not so fast! I object to this. Glare at her in silence.
I suppose I can sell it to you at cost as a sign of goodwill, Miss Casterus. Just promise to support my business in the future.
Much appreciated. We're lucky that she has a good heart. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had it been another merchant, I would have been set back plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trianne and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trianne's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it.
Uh-huh.
That way, no matter how much Lady Trianne runs around, it won't break easily.
Oh.
All right, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaya waiting long enough.
I'm sure she'll be fine. Hey, I thought you said not to touch you. Why are you trying to get closer to me, girl? I'm on to you. You're trying to assess it. Oh my god, Dan Heng. Why
It seems your friend arrived before us.
Why is he getting a chatting up with the hot blonde before me? You're finally here, Kalis.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky.
You're up so early, Dan Heng. I didn't expect you to call me that. The gift! Give me the gift! I'm sorry about my companion's behavior.
Not at all. It's good to see you bouncing back with such energy after that tough battle. For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the Dew of Divine Blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima.
Ah! So you're giving us
Back in the days
alcohol.
of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of 2 cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other. And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky in appreciation of what you have done for us.
My hand is trembling under the weight of this gift. I'm not a drinking age yet! Oh, God! Do I make a fool of myself, or do I make her look like a fool? She'll probably make me look like a fool, because they'll probably say it's not alcoholic. The Express has house rules about drinking. And even I'm not exempt to them. Wait, aren't you hundreds of years old, Donna? This precious gift isn't simply a token of gratitude, though, is it, Lady Aglaya?
Very perceptive, Mr. Dan Heng. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the Dew of Divine Blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
With all due respect, won't forging an alliance with the Chrysos heirs embroil us in the conflicts within Akima? I'm sure you can understand where our misgivings come from, Lady Aglaya. Why, my gift! My gift! Wow, you seriously took a liking to the gift. Having said that, Lady Aglaya, please don't misunderstand. We will still do what we can to assist you in the Flame Chase journey. It's just... I've heard of the friction between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Akima. As outsiders, we are wary of getting caught up in this conflict.
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Huh?
No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine.
Oh. Oh!
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akima. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
Huh. You are...
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I've missed you.
Who is this? Gray? Danny? Cassie? Is it classic? She's ugly!
Miss! You can't say that. Lady Aglaya should always be Lady Aglaya.
The customs in this world is so bizarre. This girl, She's a natural at making friends. She reminds me of an old friend with pink hair. So am I! I'll let you take it from here, then.
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akama presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akama, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Wolfie says, oh, she's here to help us, help Aglaya recruit us. I see.
You're mistaken. The capable Lady Aglaya doesn't need my help with things like this.
I see. In that case, we will accept this gift from Akama. We welcome the chance to talk with you, Lady Hyacinth.
Oh, yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Pardon the question, but I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Micro-expressions, tone of voice, questionnaires. Are these all part of the usual skill set for Aquila's priests?
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Nikador's attack on Akama, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akama.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away.
Ah, so you're a therapist. Thank you. We will keep that in mind.
Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akama for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove. As it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe's core flame at the earliest convenience.
Sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trian will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akama, and Castris will be accompanying her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
So this involves Akama's diplomatic affairs. We'll give you some privacy. Back to bed again? Boring!
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Mr. Trailblazer, why not go with them? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Grady. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Sounds good. Gaining some more insight into the customs and geography of different regions of Emphorius is also part of Trailblazer.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castris knows this too. Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Akama, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Huh! I'm not gonna lie, chat, I really like Hyacinth's voice. At first, when I first heard it, I was like, who is this? But like, love contains all the like, the love that contains all like the gods. But like now I'm wondering, because there's the way she says a few words, I'm like, is she British? Like, did they hire a British actress and then have her do an American accent while hiring an American actor to do the British accent? Is that really what we got going on here? It's just the way she says some words every now and then. I'm just like, it throws me off a little. But like, her voice just sounds really, I don't know what the word is. Like, it's not like bubbly or anything, but like, I don't know, it just sounds welcoming. Very soothing in that respect. Can we still talk to you?
Make good use of it.
Yeah.
Trian is...
Yeah, I get it. You got your little freaking threads thing, and you can just talk to people through threads.
I'm glad to be in your company again, mister.
Tell me about the Titan known as Thanatos.
Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. The curse I bear came from them, and they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must get back from them.
You know, I haven't asked about your ears, but are you, like, another race? Are you, like, a actually, no, I think they did confirm this last patch she's a fairy or something, right? Right? Maybe? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know.
When I was studying at the Grove alongside Phainon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met Miss Hyacinth. She was Anaxa's teaching assistant then.
What is the Grove of Epiphany?
The Grove of Epiphany is Akima's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans.
Well, clearly they're not doing a good job of that.
They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa.
I don't have any more questions.
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her.
That's suspicious. Oh, this way, okay.
Look, there she is! And Lady Trian. But who's that they're looking at?
Oh no! Someone died!
Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury.
Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside. Trian knows the city has good doctors, so Trian brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor.
I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment first.
These wounds, they're caused by the Black Tide.
Oh.
This is bad.
Where'd that happen?
Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Tide injured him. Gray, Cassie, and Trian, would you mind making your way to the Grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand. May fate have mercy on this poor man.
Trian believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trian! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama!
Huh!
Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akama behind!
I heard that's a messenger from the Grove, and it turns
Little
out
Cass,
that, you know...
Little Gray, are you ready?
Are we not using the Sentry Gate?
You might not be aware of this, but using the Sentry Gate takes a significant toll on Lady Trian.
Mm-hmm. Trian promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the gate unless we had no other choice.
I see.
I'm ready, too.
Okie dokie. Everybody, let's hold hands. To the Grove we go!
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
When did you get here, frickin' Mem?
Cass, memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Mem wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go?
How are you two so close already?
Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem. Memmy, memmy, mem, 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 mem.
Uh-huh.
It's hard not to like Mem when they're so adorable.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador.
I suppose.
After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying. Even if it's just a little.
Uh-huh.
Mem, 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 memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem.
Uh-huh. Scary, don't teach her how to sew, Cass.
Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem.
Oh, you are a girl. So you admit it.
Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 memmy, mem. Memmy, memmy, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Ah, memmy, mem, mem.
You'll learn a powerful new ability. You might become fluffier. Transform into a cute girl now.
Cute.
We all know what's gonna happen.
Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little pink puppy?
It's a bunny.
Puppy? Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, 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 memmy, mem, 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 memmy. Puppy!
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested.
I hope she starts speaking soon.
You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword, let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trian.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom.
You do too.
But Trian can't remember what Mama looked like anymore. Not even in the dream just now. Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem, mem.
Uh-huh. So, what's your superpower? But you don't have hands, only paws.
Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, memmy, mem, mem, memmy, memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, 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 mem. Boom! Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Mem? Trian thinks that's a great idea! Can the pink puppy help Trian out?
Bunny.
Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Yay! And I'll call you... Little Memmy from now on! Mem, 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 mem. Mem, memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, 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 memmy, mem. Mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Me, mem, 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 memmy, mem. Mem, 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 mem,
I'm going crazy from the birds!
Mem, 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 mem.
Get me out of this crazy place!
Okie dokie!
Oh.
Trian remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Cersei's would be willing to visit Akama. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time! Mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem.
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Cersei's, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress.
Uh-huh.
As the warps and wefts of the dress came into contact with the ground, they turned into paths and stairs. May this romantic path bring good tidings to Akama.
Welcome to the Grove, a place blessed by reason. The majesty of the Bow of Rift speaks for themselves. Onward, guests from afar, behold the gorgeous view.
Whatever you say. Oh. Golden fragments rain radiant in the darkness, looming the blooming blue flowers around them. It is said that Nestia's swarm of butterflies once emerged from such cocoons, bestowing the gifts of memory and prophecy upon them.
Look! A huge tree! It's huge!
Yes, that's tends to be how trees are. That tends to be how big trees are. They're big.
Mem.
That is a pretty... That does look pretty cool. A giant tree bowed slightly in the silent forest, tilting and falling into the wilting green waves. A passing breeze rustled through the leaves, as if it was sighing, softly fading into the lightless ocean above on high. Would March 7th appreciate this sublime scene? You're uncertain. Don Hung, perhaps? Never mind. Every time he encounters a tree as big as this one, it'll be a deeply troubling situation. Take a photo of this big tree. I should be taking more pictures of the Trailblazers' reactions. Nothing suspicious so far. I never fail to impress. This photo deserves an award.
It's the Bow of Rift, the divine body of Circes. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots, and this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large, verdant forest. A long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There, people sought mental clarity, knowledge, and enlightenment.
Oh, Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
Oh, I guess so. The god, basically, the god made everything this beautiful by planting itself, and then everyone came around. Okay.
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circes give us her delicate leaves and extend her branches in greeting. Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent to our arrival.
Wait, they actually called Circes her here? Did they do that earlier? Yeah, no, they didn't do it here, but they give it to us here. God, localization, be consistent. So you have no way in? Is the Grove closed to visitors? What an inconsiderate Titan!
Please don't speak such words once we're in the confines of the Grove.
Please stop being blasphemous!
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
It does look dark here.
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
The golden light flows out of the roots beneath the altar, like threads spun by Nestia, weaving a web of memories. This may be why people of Emporius often say the memory is the hardest thing to bury. It will always find cracks through which to shine into the darkness.
Oh! Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side!
There we go. The undelivered Grove report.
Observe our great master Circes! Such nobility and holiness as that august presence! August presence, indeed.
Wow, it's actually Circes!
That's right! Marvel and praise freely! Such reverence is exactly what the master deserves!
Frickin' bugs, man. Sacred tree, huh? The dreams of giants sank into the earth and grew into towering colossus like me. Knowledge, like seeds born on the wind, causes flowers to bloom across the land, and withered branches to sprout anew. The world pours itself upon me like a spring. My eyes are clear, yet I cannot see myself.
The entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
There we go.
Aubrey's eyes are so sharp.
Uh-huh.
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us.
Storgi? Where's the flying pig? I saw it. Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Imagine if I stopped every time there was goddamn lore I picked
As
up.
I expected. Something's not right here. Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet.
Maybe a Glide didn't give them a heads up. Maybe something happened. Maybe they really are asleep.
That's not very likely. As far as I can recall, the voices of people engaged in debate echoed throughout the grove at all hours of the day.
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh. No one's here.
Well, that's great. What should we do now? Should we head back?
I have an idea. Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaia said this. While you're in the grove,
yes,
the golden thread of the weft can
it's been
also
5
render
minutes,
all
Castris.
things around you visible.
I know it's been probably like a week of
regardless
travel
whether they're
time for you, but come
corporeal or
on.
not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Who came up with this? How unique? Is this some kind of ritualistic prayer? Whoa, that scared me too.
Well, these lines are documented in the Handbook of Nestia's priests.
Twine my butt, okay.
So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
There isn't a reaction. Did it not work?
But that shouldn't be. Are they white dryad flowers?
I don't see white dryad flowers, or is... Wait, that's a flower? Man, chat, I clearly need to brush up on my florology or whatever it's called. In memory, it was a golden rain. Erotia, full of the world's love, returned at dawn, transforming into butterflies that scattered glittering scale dust, blending the bloodlines of those they touched. From that day forward, there was you and me, and I and you. I guess it's about Circes and Nestia coming together. The Saint statue has been preserved to this day due to proper maintenance. The years have eroded its details, but the story behind it cannot be wiped away. Not seeing more bugs at least. Oh. This one hasn't had proper maintenance though. Uh-huh. Oh, it's the name, but it's not actually. Oh, okay.
No, these aren't white dryads. These are shadows of dead white dryads.
Huh?
Dead me, ma'am. Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. but their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have already died.
Uh-huh.
What you see here are just faint afterimages of their souls. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would not have been able to see them at all.
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny shadows of them left?
Mem, can you read their memories?
Let me try. Mem. Black cloak, mem. Sword toward the great tree. Mem.
Oh, thank God she's speaking words. Please tell us she'll be speaking full sentences by the end of this.
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trian will be on high alert!
Uh-huh. You're following me. You're kind of creepy. For golden threads are twined with roots, the Titans of Duviate rests here. Golden butterflies flow like ties, their shimmering scale dust spreading a love between kin through the bloodstreams they cut. Uh-huh. I'm sure we can look at this for more. Oh my, speaking of. But I do want to focus mostly on the story. There we go. Boom. Easy.
Refreshed and invigorated.
Oh. There we go. Yeah, whatever that Hydra snake thing
The
is.
smell of death is becoming more and more intense.
Are we gonna be like fighting frickin'
There, on the steps.
Are we fighting Thanatos or? Oh. Oh. Okay.
This looks really scary.
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former selves.
That sort of reminds me of a few things related to Stellaron's.
Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this?
Mem.
The monster is alive! Trian will protect everybody!
Trian, please hide behind us. Mister, let's do this.
Okay. Certain enemies will inflict ally units with a corrosion state. Attacking enemies will restore corroded HP. The more targets hit, the more HP is. Oh,
as expected. The words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
We have it. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Let's play feeling spiffy.
Allow me to purge the bee of your body and mind.
Just a graze. Self-inflicted misery.
Easy enough.
defeated it! Little Gray, little Kaz, you're so strong!
To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location.
Maybe someone brought it?
I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Huh.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
Their lives. Oh, what's happening? What's going on? At the same time, in Akuma.
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akuma.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived.
That's what I thought.
I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
He probably came as to ask for help.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. You deserve a good rest now. Treeby, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Akuman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the Grove.
The Grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castorus and the rest should have arrived at the Grove by now.
Trian just got in contact.
Oh.
The Black Tide has invaded the Grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Aggie?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not expect the Grove to be the first to be impacted, though. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but...
But what?
But they can't see for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the Grove. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a joke as well?
No, I'm being serious this time.
Oh god!
We're facing threats from both within and without Akuma. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akuma's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Treeby, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
Uh-oh.
Everything will be fine. The people at the Grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the Black Tide.
Yeah, but do they have the strength? Or are these like actual sorcerer builds?
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
Oh god. That makes complete sense.
Believe me, she is far nicer to the two of you than she is to Anaxa. Despite being a Chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the Titan who treats us the best.
It's like, I hate you. It's like
Yes,
great, you're welcome to the team.
That is how we formed an agreement with these Titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
But Anaxa would totally go down taking Circes with him if he could.
With the exception of Orynyx, that is. They didn't lend us their power willingly.
Yeah. Well, I think Orynyx is resigned.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart. So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian to look for people because we can fly.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay. We will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard? They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you.
Oh! Wow, she like really just darted off.
So many monsters.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Store that. We can't go this way, yeah. That's what I figured. But that's probably blocked off for story stuff. Nothing else over here either.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Alright. The black-colored monster has fallen like a toppled statue. Within its body lie golden ashes, perhaps the same substance as the golden blood that is commonly seen in Emphorius.
Mem. Memmy mem. Memmy mem. Memmy memmy mem.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Life's impermanence strikes without warning. Even as a bug in this garden of reason, one must maintain daily self-examination. Who am I? Where am I? What shall I eat?
What a weirdo. Oh god, though, that looks nice. Where are we on the map, by the way? No, that's not what I wanted. Oh right, it's the new it's the new thing now, right? Right. Gotcha. The Grove in the night. Should we have noticed right away about the Black Tide thing if it's dark like this though, or is there like some other reason why this area looks like nighttime to people normally? It's locked.
I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the Black Tide.
There's no keyhole this door! Flaming Lance, charge!
Save your energy. Yanis's power is far stronger than we could ever imagine.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Uh-oh.
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision. My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the Newsporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
Whatever you say, Anaxa.
Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Yep, for sure.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth.
Oh my god.
Through the wonders
This
of
guy!
I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies. Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air. That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the Scholars have been wiped. But that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the Scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akuma as we speak. Only a small fraction of the Scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Circe's core flame will reach Akuma before long.
Ah.
But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains. And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Mister, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory.
Recount what you saw in the memory, huh?
Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time.
He said his name is Anaxagoras, actually.
You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name.
Nous Porus and alchemy referred to...
Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition, which in this case refers to the soul. He calls this theory Nusporism. It is an extremely complicated theory. You should get him to explain it himself if you're interested, provided that he is still alive.
Everyone seems to have a bit of activated.
Yes, that seems like the only good news so far. We can just focus on retrieving the core flame then.
Perhaps Anaxa did not manage to survive. Well, he did kind of talk about, like, you know, kind of reference that, but I doubt it because he's a 5-star coming.
I do not wish to consider this possibility.
He's fine.
Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape.
We have to go to the Luminary Throne, whatever that means. It sounds like something Anaxa would do.
It is located at the top of the giant tree, and is where Circe's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there, but making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
All right.
Right. Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
Nice.
Alchemy is truly incredible.
I'm sure. Oh, is this Circe talking to us? Oh.
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe, we better remain cautious.
That's why you're supposed to keep quiet in the library. Don't be afraid. I have experience in ghost hunting. Yes. Long story.
Found it. The voice is coming from over there.
The heart, the air, white dryads, the air, white dryads. How can the air possibly speak?
No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
This is pure
Oh look, there's our Glaya garment maker. Hank is covering dents of varying depths, evidence of its involvement in battles against creations of the Black Tide. You pat its shell and dim patterns begin to glow once more. Perhaps the connection of the golden threads encounter an obstacle, or the garment maker has sustained too much damage, it doesn't respond immediately. Let's take its time. The garment maker speaks in a hollow, stuttering sound, indicating that Glaya is not on the other end. Progress. Must. Where are you, the uncollected nymphs? You remember? Oh, yeah, no. Nope. Alright. Yeah, oh my, there's 20 here. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we know. Nice, thank you. I can repair this, right? Oh, but it doesn't count. Damn. To the soul that seeks understanding, love and wisdom are but one life. The thirsty approach the water, only to dissolve in the moon's reflection. Nothing else we're seeing, just a lot of dead guys. I guess there must be more floors to this, because we're inside the tree, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, we're inside the tree at this point. Chrysalis of Gold Nestia. Weaving fates of hearts destined to meet. Purest beauty in your grace, deepest passion in your heat. This is supposed to be Nestia and Circe's, right? So, and they're intertwined and stuff? I don't know, it sounds like Nestia and Circe's had a thing going on, which, hey, if you're the god of love, I guess you gotta find, you're gonna go and try to find someone among the gods, right? The statue resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation. Resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation, and capable of singing. Stroke the stare at the statue, stroke the statue, knock on the statue. Knock on the statue! Stroking sounds funny, but knocking sounds weird.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Huh?
Mim!
Oh my god, whoa!
Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar.
What a good-looking ghost! Ha! Damn it! Eat my bat!
What an impatient child. Don't you know that haste makes waste?
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso.
Oh, you're Circe's.
I greet you on behalf of the Seven Sages and the Litophagists.
Hi, Professor! I understand what you're saying, but are you a spec?
Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you. She'll definitely know the reason why.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Litophagists has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
I like her.
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phainon of the New Sporists.
Oh.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phainon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor. As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Oh. One little sip, just a tiny taste of this honeydew of knowledge, and I'll ace the final exam. Now, since nobody's around. No, wait. Are there any more final exams?
I guess there are. Alright.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me. Indeed.
Is this how you're gonna test an aimless?
Indeed. Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return? Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity. You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat. Although, it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you? Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
There we go. Okay. Oh, I see. I think I see it. Right, so we can stand on it and use it like a... Okay, gotcha. Okay, we can't go across here. This is something.
Huh? There are Ichor vessels stored here.
Uh-huh. Okay. Right.
Ma'am. Flowers, ma'am.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. There you go. And then we can unlock this. Cool. Alright, chat. I think for now, this is a good place for us to stop. Because we've gone on for a little bit, and I just think this is a good place for us to end it here. Yeah, so far, enjoying it a lot. Kind of curious what's going on with Mighty. I'm also wondering if, considering this is also supposed to be, like, you know, the Mighty and Trian quest, how that's gonna go, but it seems like we're getting a lot of the Christos heirs involved, and we still don't know what's going on with, Bainon and stuff, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it all plays out until then. Again, I don't think I'm gonna get Mighty. I don't think it's worth sacrificing all the Jade and stuff, you know, for Castor, when Castorus is coming next, and like I said, I still am interested in her despite some of the one part of her kit, which I'm not really that enthused about. So I guess we'll just kind of... We'll see. Maybe I will, like, you know, break and I will finally snap and be like, no, I must spend everything I can until I get him. But until then, chat, thanks everybody for hanging in there with me on this. I'm going to try to finish this all up before we kind of miss out on all the, you know, the special rewards and stuff. See you later. Bye-bye.